For months, from Xinjiang cotton to photovoltaic industry, forced labor has become a common excuse and necessary tool for the United States to suppress the development of Xinjiang in China in the name of human rights. The United States often uses forced labor as an excuse, launching so-called sanctions against the China enterprises. However, it must be in vain. Whether human rights in Xinjiang are fully protected, the people have the most rights to speak. It's not America's turn to tell. As for corporate sanctions, China's anti-foreign sanctions law just came in handy. There will be equal reaction. Western countries and media constantly mention the so-called human rights issue in Xinjiang. They forget the death and destruction that the United States and its allies have caused to the Islamic world over the years. Their hands are full of blood and interfere in China's internal affairs. It's just the ultimate deduction of double standard thinking and bullying. Moreover, if the United States really respects human rights, how can they start with this kind of sanctions and crack down without any factual basis? Enterprises in Xinjiang strictly abide by laws and regulations and industry standards to bring job opportunities to more people in Xinjiang. How can America say forced labor? In the Western reports concerning Xinjiang, Western mainstream claims that China carried out genocide in Xinjiang. So far, the strongest accusations have come from non-governmental organizations and researchers who openly oppose China. Many pretty scary charges are based on zero on-site investigation and false information. There's no truth to say. What's more, the 5 enterprises listed in the entity list by the US Department of Commerce, they don't rely on American exports. I'm afraid that sanctions against these Xinjiang enterprises are tantamount to throwing stones at their own feet. With the US photovoltaic industry in slump, spreading false information and playing the human rights card have become the United States' interference in China's internal affairs, setting up non-tariff barriers, supporting domestic industries. However, today's Chinese enterprises, it has a leading position in mining, processing, and construction. America's wishful thinking, I'm afraid it won't win this time.